Madrid going eyeball to eyeball with their rivals one more time. A day for parading of colours, a day for pride, a day for partisanship, perhaps a day for personalities who will prevail over what could potentially turn into 90 minutes of bedlam. It's time we ask that age-old question again: who is going to come out on top this time? And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Well, it's as friendly as it can be in the circumstances, but you feel the rivalry.
Well, I for one don't think that just because there's nothing resting on it, Peter, a game can lose its edge, and certainly not when you're facing opponents like this. So I hope the players will approach this with real professionalism.
The action has already started. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, you'd almost expect to know what kind of game this fella, Alejandro Balde, is going to play. I mean, we know he can operate on a...
Tries from distance. It's their first effort on goal.
Yeah, it seemed the right range, and I guess it was worth a try.
Yamal. Now it's Ferran Torres. Ferran Torres stood his ground strongly. Now it's Rashford.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Goulet. Now Eder Militao. Howson. Bellingham. It's Vinicius Junior. Now this could be a chance. Mbappe had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Well, I appreciate the fact he's trying to make a difference, and if he carries on like that, he may well do.
Now it's Rashford. Rashford unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Ended up in no man's land. De Jong. Rashford. And it's De Jong. Oh, he's trying to skip past his man. Chouameni. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
He's found a way through. Yamal. Vinicius Junior. No outsmarting him this time. De Jong. Now it's Rashford. Can he get it through? Oh, that's superb. Chouameni. Bellingham. Casado. That has been slung wide. And it's Balde. And Balde threads one in. Chance! And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Koundé. Yamal. And he's forced to go back. Now Casado. Yamal. Here's Ferran Torres. And he's taking no chances there. Ferran Torres. Ferran Torres has got himself a free kick. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. And it's Lopez. He's on it, can he get away? Oh, that's great feet. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
He's picked his way through. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Goulet. And it's Bellingham. Vinicius Junior. It's a loose ball.
Vinicius Junior really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Casado plays it out wide. Oh, no joy this time. Played towards the front line. Valverde. Goulet. It's Bellingham. Now it's Mbappe. Eder Militao. First quarter of an hour gone. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Now it's Ferran Torres. He might be in here! And it's Rashford. And he's managed to get free. Ferran Torres receives it in a good position here. No goals as yet. And here's Ferran Torres. Yamal. And he welcomes it in. Bellingham. Now it's Mbappe. Balde. Barcelona looking to pass their way through. Foot in. Casado was in no mood for any of that. Yamal.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Oh, that's fabulous. Skims one in. Oh, well, that is not a great touch.
Yeah, very careless, and I leave it at that.
Belly. Vinicius Junior. And it's Bellingham. Now it's Mbappe. Here's Tchouaméni. And here's Mbappe. De Jong. And it's Rashford. He's shifting through the gears here. Yeah, they've got that defending done well between them. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Eric Garcia. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Balde puts a cross in. That has been knocked clear. And here's Yamal. Oh, he refuses to take the bait. Tchouaméni defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. It's not an especially good pass, that. Casado. He is through here. Tchouaméni for Valverde. No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. Eder Militao. Goulet. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Casado. Rashford. Passing is crisp and sharp. Goes looking wide. Tries to play it through. And he's intervened well there. De Jong. And that's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Oh, that's a booking. Always looked it. And here's Ferran Torres. And it's Balde. Eric Garcia. Araujo. Played out towards the right wing. Now it's Yamal. He has found a way through. There will be a throw-in. Araujo. Now it's Yamal. Bellingham. Vinicius Junior. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Casado. Balde. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Rashford. He's found a way through. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Chouameni. And it's Bellingham. And Güler. De Jong producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Balde. Barcelona ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. And it's Rashford. Fermin. Half an hour played now. Played back in. Good ball, good take. Güler knocks it into space. That has not gone well. Yamal. Koundé. Araujo. And it's Lopez. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Oh, that's been cut out, well played. That's a good ball out wide. Some good work on the right flank here. Now it's Mbappe. Arda Güler. Just about within shooting range. And no one is overly concerned about that.
Well, at least he's not short on confidence. Trying from that sort of distance, why not?
De Jong. And the pass is intercepted. Vinicius Junior. Now it's Mbappe. He's beaten the last man. Good chance here. Oh, it's come off the upright. Yamal. And the return pass. Now Casado. Barcelona finding their passes. Can he get away here? Lopez. Yamal. Ferran Torres. And it's De Jong.
Oh, great feat, that.
He's played it back. He's got away. Güler. Mbappe. Great vision. Ferran Torres showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Not the most accurate pass. And here's Ferran Torres. Ferran Torres! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
Casado. Turns back here, probably the best option. Well, I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. Great chance! And that is doing no harm at all.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Goulet. And it's Bellingham. Good running, strong. And he's had a hit! It's loose now and they want to get it back. That's really well cleared. Goulet. Ferran Torres. Casado.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Rashford. Bellingham looks to get on the end of this. Eder Militao. Valverde. And that's put paid to a promising move. Rashford. Bellingham. Rashford does well to get it back. That's an imaginative pass. Rashford providing an outlet on that flank. Howson. It's Bellingham. Vinicius Junior. And it's Bellingham. Opts for safety. And it's Rashford. De Jong. Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, he's had it taken off him. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Bellingham. Now it's Mbappe. De Jong. Vermeer. Shifted it to the flank. No, that's been intercepted. Vermeer. Oh, good spread. And he's managed to get free. Shapes to shoot! Off the post! Bellingham. Nicely spread. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Ferran Torres. Goulet does really well to win the ball there. De Jong. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And there is the half-time whistle. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. The midway point of the game.
Well, both sides have been full of effort, industry, endeavour, and the stats are screaming good things at us. So it's been a very good watch for the neutrals so far, and I'm really looking forward to what's to come in the second half. This could get unpredictable.
So they head in no further forward. The score here still 0-0. And we're underway again. So the first half brought no goals. Now it's Rashford. He is through here.
Pretty robust defending.
Whistle's gone, that's foul. Referee has gone straight to his pocket. Yes, a second yellow, and he's off. Well, the players are making their point, but the ref clearly isn't interested. He's waved them all away. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. Valverde.
It was indecision all round. They have to do a bit better than that. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Goulet. Aimed beyond the defence. Now it's Ferran Torres. Rashford in acres of space out wide. He's had a shot! There's a goal! The second half sparked straight into life. What a delicious finish. That is immaculate.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Well, the roof's just about stayed on, but the crowd level has gone up a notch or 10.
Casado. And it's Balde. Now it's Mbappe. It's a really well-measured ball. And here's Mbappe. Out to the right. Eric Garcia wins the duel this time. Ferran Torres. Now it's Lopez. Who played through for the wide man. He has found the way through. Played out to the right. Played into space. No, he's just misjudged that one. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Koundé. Yamal. De Jong. Spread it left. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Yamal. Now it's Lopez. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Araujo. Balde. Casado. This is De Jong. Spread out to the left. Stood up well to him there. He's found the way through. Now it's Mbappe. He's having a go. That's a half-decent try.
Yeah, that's a decent try when you consider the range.
Now it's Lopez. Pinches it off him. Courtois sends that a long way. Oh, that's well spotted. Now, has he got the beating of his marker here? Out to the left it goes. Rashford could try cutting inside here. Rashford with the cross. Tchouameni is there to clear. Out of play for a goal kick. Madrid still behind thanks to that solitary strike. Driving forward, gets a good foot in there. Rashford powering forward here. Valverde. Not the most convincing of passes. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Oh, he's been caught on it here. He's shifting through the gears here. And here's Ferran Torres. Rashford. Played out wide. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Now it's Rashford. Swings it across. And the keeper gets his hands on it. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 8, el dorsal 15.
It's a pretty loose
Serán
pass.
sustituidos por
And here's
el
Ferran
dorsal
Torres.
13, el dorsal 6.
Here's Lopez. Ferran Torres. And he's heaved it away. Rashford with the short one. Elects to cross.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And it's Koundé. Now there's a fine ball. Vinicius Junior. That's a cute ball. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Can he get on the end of this? Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Engages and forces him off the ball. Your impression so far, Jim?
Look, they may be one down, but they're not shying away. Time is on their side, and they're set on using it.
Camavinga. Pass is just off target.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Tries to get it clear. Fermin. Madrid do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Eric Garcia. Valde. Ferran Torres. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every...
And he shoots! And it's in! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now.
I think you have to appreciate the simplicity and efficiency of it all there, Peter. The ease at which the defence got taken out of the equation, and he was never going to miss that.
Barcelona are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Now it's Yamal. Madrid have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. Pressing high and with purpose. Ceballos. Yamal. It's a good run down the right. Takes on his marker. And no, he's seen through all of that. Ceballos. Now it's Ferran Torres. He's in a great position here. He's through here. Might be decent chance! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Rashford plays it short. Chooses to go back. Madrid are looking to go forward now. Now it's Mbappe. It's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
It's admirable, but ultimately he didn't know when to look for support.
Rashford is onto this. He's in plenty of space here. And that has been cleared. Alexander-Arnold. He's going for goal! He's got away with one there.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 5.
There's going to be another change here.
Well, he can certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass and a tricky one at that.
And now they can spring out of defence. He's chosen to go back.
Modern football for you and all that pressing.
Now it's Ferran Torres. And the shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes.
Gol del Barcelona. Marcó en el minuto
And he stuck it
73.
away as if laser guided.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game
Se va a
here.
realizar un cambio de jugadores.
A case now of complete control.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
De Jong. And Araujo. Koundé. And Yamal. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Pedri gets into some space. Now it's Ferran Torres. Pedri. Alexander-Arnold clears. And it's Bernal. De Jong. And it's made its way to him. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Barcelona clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Has a shot! That's a decent clearance. Araujo. Koundé. And it's De Jong. Balde. Bernal. It's Pedri. Bernal.
That's good play from him.
Good take, and is he in? And that's a simple one for the keeper. Brahim Diaz. And it's Diaz. And that's another good win of the ball. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Vinicius Junior tries to pass it through. Ceballos. It's Vinicius Junior. Casado. Eric Garcia. And it's Casado. It's Pedri. And it's Balde. He's picked his way through. De Jong. Ferran Torres. Goes for a shot! It's a goal! Just cruising! They are cruising!
Well, I don't want to be overly harsh on the defensive side of things here, Peter, but the build-up was so slick and executed with such quality, it made life just that bit too difficult for them.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
Things look... Chance for a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose, shoots! Bernal. De Jong. Ferran Torres. Turns back here, probably the best option. Eric Garcia.
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
Bernal. Now it's Ferran Torres. Over to the left. Now can he find a real chance? Barcelona making another change here. Lewandowski to come on, a change that had been mooted for a while.
Yeah, they've gone for more energy up front. This is a clear message, Peter.
Oh, what a climb! No, he can't turn it in.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. He should have put his foot right through it.
Eric Garcia. Koundé. Nicely weighted ball.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
It's Vinicius Junior. And he's been shifted off it. Casado. And the finish! Oh, it's fallen kindly here. He's there to hit it! Alexander-Arnold. And it's Diaz. That's Brahim Diaz. Lovely pass, but can he get there? This looks promising. Takes a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Koundé. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Pedri. And it's Bernal. Now it's Lewandowski. He's found a way through. That's a sharp pass. They're urging him to... and the shot! Keeper always had the measure of that. Should get the job done. Vinicius Junior. And now a sudden chance to counter. Ceballos. It's Vinicius Junior. Looking for options for movement. Vinicius Junior receives it in a wide position. And that has earned a and the volley. And he's missed it. Koundé. Bernal. Played out to the left flank. Pedri. Looking for a runner. Oh, nice one too, very nice. Place it in low.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Howson calmly anticipates. Alexander-Arnold. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. He is through here. Lewandowski. It's Lewandowski! Courtois with the clearance. He shifted it to the flank. Oh, that's fabulous. Plenty to aim at. Pedri! In for the pieces! He has done it! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
It's become a case of men against boys.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter,
And that's it. Madrid cannot spin this any other way. They came up against opponents who were thrilling, at times unplayable, who simply brushed them off. So there it is. What struck you most about that?
Yeah, well, I've been on the losing side in games like this, and I can tell you it really does hurt. It's about the fans, and when you let them down, it hurts that bit more. I mean, you can do all the right preparations and still end up on the losing side. I don't think they'll be going out tonight.
Barcelona going eyeball to eyeball with their rivals one more time. A day for parading of colours, a day for pride, a day for partisanship, perhaps a day for personalities who will prevail over what could potentially turn into 90 minutes of bedlam. It's time we ask that age-old question again. Who is going to come out on top this time? It really is a sight to behold here as Spotify Camp Nou opens its arms to the Barcelona. Chance for a shot! What a wonderful goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible. Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
They have what Ferran Torres! And that is doing no harm at all. Tchouaméni, Bellingham. Casado. And here's Ferran Torres. And it's De Jong. Koundé. This is De Jong, and that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Casado. Great vision. Oh, nicely intercepted. Bellingham. Tchouaméni. Now it's Bellingham. Balde. Barcelona couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Oh, well measured. Now it's Valverde. Lovely bit of skill. De Jong does really well to win the ball there. Balde. And it's Casado. Fermin. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And Koundé. Yamal. Howson did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. He's shifting through the gears here. Goulet. Probing pass. It's a promising position. Stood up well to him there. Fermin. Now it's Ferran Torres. Can he get on the end of this? Ferran Torres is wide and looking to get onto this. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Turns back here, probably the best option. Lopez. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he's there to make the block. And we have our very first corner. Well, there's the clearance. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. He's gone for goal! That is a super hit, but it was always just off target.
Well, that was smashed with venom, violence even. All he had to do was hit the target. It's such a shame.
Tchouaméni. Vinicius Junior. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Bellingham. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And he's forced to go back. Fermin. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Vinicius Junior. Now it's Ferran Torres. Now it's Lopez. Now it's Ferran Torres. Vinicius Junior. Shot a goal! It's a good run, that. Great timing. Yamal. And it's Koundé. This is De Jong. Now it's Ferran Torres. And he's got the beating of his man. Just eases him off the ball. Tchouaméni. Eder Militao. Valverde. Tchouaméni. Barcelona are one down despite having the better chances here. Distributed tidily. Valverde. And that's been drilled in. And he's quick to get it clear again. Looking to play him in. Koundé can get it clear. He's found a way. Can he finish? Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Well, you get a sense, Peter, that he could almost get to anything today.
It's a mighty effort. No, he didn't quite meet it right. Casado.
Barcelona are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Arda Güler. Eric Garcia. Now it's Mbappe. And he's lost his man here. And the shot!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Can he get it through? Bellingham. He's in a great position. And he shoots! It's in! And this is getting better and better. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
He's had a shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball, and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
A case now of complete control.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Vinicius Junior. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. No, again there's no way through. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Barcelona are 3 down and sinking. Looking for options for movement. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And it's Lopez. Tries from a long way out. And the keeper has shown real class. He had to be at his very best.
Well, if they hope to have any chance of turning this round, they have to abandon their shoot-on-sight policy. It's just not working.
Valverde is there, and he can get that clear. De Jong. That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
He had a chance to offload that left, so I think he's going to have to swallow his medicine on this one.
Chouameni. And it's Chouameni. It's Vinicius Junior. Oh, that's fabulous. Yamal. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That looks a good ball through. Good ball, good take. He's picked his way, and the shot! Sticks it away! Just cruising! They are cruising! And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Casado. De Jong. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Balde. And it's De Jong. 30 minutes gone. And Yamal. And it's Lopez. Howson. Goulet. Valverde. Opts for safety. Now Howson. Eder Militao. Chouameni. He's looking wide. Yamal. He's a sharp little ball here. Now this could be a chance. Now he's got space here. It's come to nothing. Chouameni. Eder Militao. And it's Valverde. Howson. Oh no, this does not look good. Has a shot! Oh, there was plenty on that.
Well, talking about playing into your opponent's hands, that kind of thing is not going to get them back into this game.
Bellingham. Oh, good spread. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Balde. Rashford. Nicely weighted ball. Howson spots it and intercepts. Shifted it to the flank. Vinicius Junior. Yamal engages and forces him off the ball. Chouameni. And he's managed to get free. He's having a go! Oh, impressive strike.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
And he's forced to go back. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Well, that's beautifully weighted. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Certain amount of room for debate here, but a goal kick. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Koundé. Yamal. This is De Jong. Yamal. And here's Ferran Torres. Valverde. Bellingham, 2 assists to his credit already. Passing is crisp and sharp. He is through here. Rashford wins the duel this time. And claimed it back swiftly. And here's the chance to counter. Howson. Chouameni. And it's Bellingham. Spread out to the left. Vinicius Junior. He's had it taken off him. Quality ball. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Vermeer. And it's Koundé. Now Casado. Eric Garcia. And it's Balde. Balde. For Rashford. Ferran Torres. Oh, super ball. Chance, surely!
Oh, once he made the save, it didn't take the keeper long to start barking at his defence.
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's on it, can he get away? Goulart gets flagged offside. Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. Rashford has been showed a yellow card for that offence, just to confirm. De Jong. And it's Casado. Vermeer. It's a pretty loose pass. Valverde. Goulart. De Jong. This looks promising.
Such good technique.
Tries to play it through. Picked out brilliantly. Takes a shot! And that's wide.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
He's had it nicked away. Over to the left. And it's Rashford. That has not gone well. Howson. Here's Chouameni. The most accurate pass. Vinicius Junior. Howson. Bellingham. And it's Valverde. Here's Chouameni. Eder Militao. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, what a half they've had. Cruising to victory, and it's only half-time. Astonishing. Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Barcelona really have played into their opponent's hands here, Peter, and they need to sharpen up. They'll get chances in this second half, I'm sure of that. They just have to make sure they don't waste them.
Vermeer. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Oh, it's come loose. Oh, that's superb. Vinicius Junior. Chouameni. It's Vinicius Junior. Pinches it off him. Yamal. Ferran Torres. Well, they're certainly pressing with purpose here. And it's Lopez. Eder Militao. And that's a throw-in. Valverde. Bellingham. Howson. Chouameni. Fermin. Yamal. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
This is De Jong. Ferran Torres is onto this. Goulet played out to the left flank. Koundé gets a foot in here. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Mbappe. Chouameni. He's got away. The ball has bounced loose now. More and more pressure on the ball here. De Jong. Now it's Ferran Torres. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Szczesny. Eric Garcia. And it's De Jong. And it's Balde. Looking for the run. And it's made its way to him. Chance! Here's a chance! Valverde. Goulet. And it's Valverde. Now Howson. Bellingham. Vinicius Junior. He's in space and looking for options. Bellingham. Yamal.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Yamal. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. Goulet. And it's Valverde.
That's good pressing, it's really squeezing everything.
He has found a way through. That's a decent clearance. Ferran Torres. And Balde. Ferran Torres. This is De Jong. And it's Rashford. And it's Balde. Eric Garcia. And it's Casado. And Fermin. And it's Koundé.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Goulet. Chouameni. Goulet. Turns back here, probably the best option. Madrid looking to pass their way through. Koundé. And it's Lopez. Now Casado. And it's De Jong. Rashford. And it's De Jong. Almost an hour gone. Balde. Lovely feet. And again they run up against stubborn defending.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
I think it looks as if they're going to try and whip this one in with pace.
Now it's Lopez. And he's being shifted off it. Eric Garcia. And it's Casado. Bellingham. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, he's trying to skip past his man. That is good alertness. De Jong. De Jong running with the ball. Now it's Rashford. Ferran Torres. Ferran Torres puts his foot on the gas. Bellingham. Now it's Vinicius Junior.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Casado. And Yamal. And it's Lopez. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Bellingham. Now it's Mbappe. And Rodrigo. And it's Valverde. Nice bit of trickery. Mbappe receives it in a good position here. And he's only too happy to take that back. Howson. Fermin. And here's Ferran Torres.
Ferran Torres really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Howson. Vinicius Junior is onto it in a flash. That ball looks a good one. Now it's Mbappe. They're back on the ball again. Vinicius Junior. Oh, shooting chance! Not out the best in the keeper.
That's a shame, Peter. Such a great run, but he didn't have that clinical edge.
Araujo gets it away. And now they can spring out of defence. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. De Jong. And Fermin. And it's Arda Güler. Good ball, good take. Rodrigo. Now it's Mbappe. Balde. Eric Garcia. And it's Casado. Rashford gets a good foot in there. Chouameni for Valverde. Opts for safety. And it's Bellingham. Howson. Vinicius Junior. Casado. Now it's Ferran Torres. And it's Casado. And Balde. And it's De Jong. Rashford. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Madrid making another change here.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing.
Gives it back. And it's De Jong. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Barcelona appear determined to play through the middle again, and guess what? It's the same result.
Eder Militao. Valverde. Howson. Just about up to 75 minutes. Great run on the overlap here.
That's going in strongly.
Yamal. And it's Lopez. Bellingham. Yamal does well to stand firm and defend it. De Jong. And Araujo. Balde. This is De Jong. Muscular approach does pay off here. Oh, no question, that's a foul.
Cambio de jugadores.
Araujo. And it's Casado. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Brahim Diaz, and he's managed to get free. Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. Goulet. He's picked his way through. Koundé did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Araujo defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Camavinga. Valverde. Rodrigo. Madrid ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. And it's Diaz. Threads one in. Koundé. And Yamal. Koundé. And it's Casado. And Fermin. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Eric Garcia with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Goulet. Now it's Yamal. Great defending, strong and determined. Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Rashford having a look. Looking here to alter the direction of the game. That's really well cleared. Camavinga. Brahim Diaz. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy.
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here. They've got to make this nice and quick.
Camavinga. Chouameni. Goulet. Ferran Torres. And it's De Jong. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Casado. Howson. Spread it left. That's Brahim Diaz. He's found a way through. And that pass just didn't quite work. Koundé. Casado. Fermin. And it's De Jong. Balde. Short changes him with that pass. He's shifting through the gears here. This looks promising.
Mbappe really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Casado. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Yamal. Well, there's a probing ball. Now it's Mbappe. Foot in. That's really well manoeuvred. Casado. That pass isn't the best. Mbappe. Now it's Rodrigo. Balde. Ball played for Rashford. And it's Balde. And here's Ferran Torres. Just eases him off the ball. Now it's Rodrigo. Oh, that's fabulous. Great ball, and he's in. He's having a shot! Oh, he's kept it out. That's a great save. Up he goes! And it's in! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
It's become a case of men against boys. Chouameni. Rodrigo.
Habrá 2 minutos
And it's
de descuento.
Camavinga. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Now it's Rashford. There will be a throw-in. Valde. Eder Militao gets across to intercept that. Chouameni. Camavinga. Brahim Diaz. Oh, this is a very good run. Nice defending, it's got the job done. Fermin. De Jong. Now it's Rashford. And that will be the final act. Barcelona cannot spin this any other way. They came up against opponents who were thrilling, at times unplayable, who simply brushed them off. Well, how will we look back on that?
Well, you can never predict the results of these games, as your usual indicators like form.
So here we go, yet another page in this long rivalry that has existed between two grand teams. One that looks as though it will continue no matter what else happens, no matter what the hand of fate deals both of these parties. It has the look of a glitzy, grandiose occasion. It really is a sight to behold here as Spotify Camp Nou opens its arms to the Barcelona nation. One chance for a shot! It's there!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, he's certainly happy with that after what's been said in the build-up, you know.
Koundé looking to penetrate opposition lines. Casado. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Tries to play it through. And the shot! Oh, taken with style. Not one, but two. It is a dream start. So smooth. A signature finish.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs. And when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
Madrid are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for...
De Jong! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. That has been knocked clear. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Howson. Eder Militao. Chouameni. Now Howson. Valverde. Chouameni. And it's Arda Güler. Now it's Bellingham. Oh, that looks a good ball through. Oh, shooting chance! In he goes again. Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they're at it again in double quick time. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
Madrid find a position of real strength now.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Bellingham. Now Howson, and he opts to go forward. Fermin. De Jong. Now it's Rashford. Chouameni did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Goes for a shot! He's got a goal! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
It's become a case of men against boys.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Played out towards the right wing. That has been cut short. Valverde is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Güler. And here's Ferran Torres. It's loose now, and he's had a hit. Not out the best in the keeper.
Well, talking about playing into your opponent's hands, that kind of thing is not going to get them back into this game.
Corner number 2 then. And it's hoisted clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Chouameni. Mbappe. Güler. Eric Garcia producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. And he was quick to react. Araujo. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Real chance! It's in! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
Madrid are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it. Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up and...
Takes a shot! He scores! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
He's got 4. That is chance, surely! It's run loose. Who's going to get... In he goes again! He's put his foot right through that one.
Well, he certainly reacted quicker than anyone else, Peter. He just couldn't keep his composure in the end.
Goulet.
Barcelona really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Rashford. Now that looks a decent ball. Eder Militao. Howson. Goulet. Now it's Valverde. Eric Garcia. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. And it's Casado. De Jong. And Fermin. Can he get it through? Chouameni. Vinicius Junior. And it's Arda Güler. Casado concedes a free kick for that. Belling. And Güler. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Has a shot! Oh, terrific save.
Mbappe clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
And he's managed to get rid. Now it's Ferran Torres. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Rashford does well to get it back. Over to the left. And he's picked it up out wide. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. De Jong. Fermin. Ferran Torres stood his ground strongly. And that is out of play. Chouameni. Valverde. Bellingham. Plays a sharp little ball here. Played into space out wide. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing.
That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
They've played it short, and it's Arda Güler. Nice control. And now a sudden chance to counter. Casado. Yamal. And it's made its way to him. De Jong. And it's Rashford. And here's Lopez. Balde has it out wide and in space. Rashford, it's Rashford! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Vinicius Junior. De Jong. Now it's Ferran Torres. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Howson. Chouameni. Araujo. Koundé. Yamal. And it's Lopez. And here's Ferran Torres. Bellingham. And the pass is intercepted. De Jong. Bellingham. He's looking wide. And here's Mbappe. Stood up well to him there. Yamal. Valverde spots it and intercepts. Searching pass he's played there. He's picked his way through. Tries to... Oh, smashing header! He's put it wide. Koundé. That has ended up in no man's land. Yamal. Bellingham. Caresses it through. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Casado. And it's Lopez. Now, can they get him away? He's away! And a chance! No mistake! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
How many? Just how many? Tchouaméni calmly anticipates. Well, they're certainly pressing with purpose here.
Well, we're watching a clear attempt to denying him space, and they're using every trick in the book.
Arda Güler. Good ball, good... Tries a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? And he can clear it away. Not the most accurate pass. And here's Vinicius Junior out towards the flank. Fermin tries making a foray down the right. Vinicius Junior. Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional. Eric Garcia. This is De Jong. Fermin. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Good running, strong and purposeful. Gives it back.
Well, he just didn't have any support.
Aims beyond the defence. The message is clear, none shall pass. Now it's Lopez. He won't be happy with that one. Bellingham. And it's Rashford. And he's had it nicked away. Cleared away. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Tchouaméni. And it's Valverde. Bellingham. Now that's well seen too. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Throw it. That's going to go a long way. It's going to be another throw. Koundé. Casado. De Jong wriggles his way through. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Knocks it into space. That's good play. Pinches it off him. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. He has found the way through, and that's gone loose. Casado and Fermin. And it's Casado. Rashford is onto it in a flash. And here's Ferran Torres. That is a great pick out. Fermin unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Valverde. Tchouaméni. Vinicius Junior. Tries to pass it through. Now it's Mbappe. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. And it's been taken short. Threads one in. It's a promising position. Tries to get it clear. That's a nicely weighted pass. Can he finish? Koundé. And Fermin. Hops for safety.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Can he get on the end of this?
2 minutos de descuento.
Out of play for a throw. He's found a way past. Now it's Bellingham, and it's Arda Güler. That's very neat. Yamal. Fermin. No, he's not getting past him there. Arda Güler. Nicely weighted ball. Araujo gets good distance on it. Good read, needed to be. Terrific header! And he's missed it. Casado. Eric Garcia. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them. Here we go again then.
Barcelona really have to pick things up here. Their opponents are going to set up to play on the counter-attack now, which means they're going to have to find ways to draw them out more.
Yamal. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Tries a measured ball. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Howson. Now Eder Militao. Howson. And it's Valverde. Now Eder Militao. He's found the way through. Fermin did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Well, welcome to the modern game. You get hounded as soon as you get the ball. You can't take time like that.
They've played it short. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Foot in. Vinicius Junior. Madrid looking to pass their way through. And the ball is out of play. He's found Vinicius Junior! Well, he caught that pure, but no end product.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
More and more pressure on the ball here. Fermin. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Yamal. Balde. Balde puts his foot on the gas. The defender is not giving up on this. And it's De Jong. Now Casado. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Howson. Eder Militao. Valverde. Great vision. Mbappe. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. De Jong. And it's Lopez. Mbappe. Looking for the run. De Jong. And Balde. Rashford. It's a pretty loose pass. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Ferran Torres does really well to win the ball there. Turns back here, probably the best option.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Fermin. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Vinicius Junior looking to play him in. This looks promising. In it comes. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. And there's a big chance! Balde. Eric Garcia with the clearance. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Ferran Torres. Played out to the left flank. Balde. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. This is good pressing, they're not short on bodies. Great defending, strong and determined. And he has been fouled there. Oh, he's taken it. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Valverde. And he's forced to go back.
La asistencia a este partido asciende a 97.559 espectadores.
Madrid choosing to make the first change. Rodrigo coming on here. A change that was broadly anticipated.
Yeah, he's looking for instructions, probably something along the lines of go make a nuisance of yourself.
De Jong. And it's Balde. Eric Garcia. And Balde. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Now it's Bellingham. And the shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And the keeper beats it away. And now they can spring out of defence. It's a throw-in. Turns back here, probably the best option. Eder Militao. Valverde. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Yeah, they're looking for some imagination, and his job's going to be to add that element of craft and guile, the man pulling the strings.
Rodrigo receives it in a good position. Shot a goal! And that was very necessary. The pressing's intense and it's paid off.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
No, he wasn't going to be fooled. Dani Olmo. Balde receives it in a wide position. That looks a good ball through. Oh, well played, well played. Barcelona perhaps contemplating their next change here. Now it's Mbappe. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Well read, nice interception. Bellingham. And it's Tchouaméni. And Güler. Eder Militao. Now Hausen. Looking for options for movement. Valverde. And it's Tchouaméni. Now Hausen. Eder Militao. And it's Valverde. Rodrigo. For Valverde. Eder Militao. Now Hausen. Plays a sharp little ball here. Balde. And it's Rashford. This is De Jong. Casado. That's a cute ball. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Tchouaméni. Valverde. Güler. Valverde. And Rodrigo. He's had it taken off him. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Now it's Mbappe. Just eases him off the ball. Yamal. And he's been shifted off it. Vinicius Junior looking to add to his goal. Casado. Yamal. Some good persistent defending here. And it's Rashford. That's been cut out, well played. Bellingham. Madrid finding their passes. Tries to play it through. Bellingham. And here's Vinicius Junior. And it's Arda Güler. Yamal. And Dani Olmo. And it's Balde. Rashford. Mbappe. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And it's Arda Güler. Dani Olmo. De Jong. So what can they make of this? Now it's Mbappe. He's got away. Casado defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Bellingham does really well there, he is strong.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 14, el dorsal 10. Serán sustituidos.
Dani Olmo.
El dorsal 8.
Just a quarter of an hour to play.
Cambio de jugadores.
Dani Olmo really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Valverde. Nice bit of trickery. And he's managed to get free. Barcelona are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so. Balde simply refused to be outdone there. Casado. Now it's Ferran Torres. Valverde cuts it out. Camavinga. Eder Militao. Tchouaméni. And it's Diaz. Played into space. Eder Militao is there, and he can get that clear. Camavinga. Oh, easy pickings there. It'll be a throw-in. Couple of changes then in quick succession.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though not quite able.
El dorsal 18, el dorsal 22.
Brahim Diaz. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Koundé wins the duel this time. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And here's Brahim Diaz. Pass somewhat off target. Camavinga, out to the left it goes. Can he get it through? Spread neatly. Up he goes! They've done it! How many, just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
El dorsal 10.
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
Rafinha. Hops for safety. Chouameni. Camavinga. Now it's Brahim Diaz. Oh, good take in a good area. De Jong. It's Pedri. Nice physical challenge. And here's Brahim Diaz. Araujo. Bernal. Rafinha. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Camavinga. Brahim Diaz. 5 minutes left on the clock. Could try cutting inside here. Hit into the middle. Mbappe! Not the worst header in the world, but nothing comes of it. Bernal. And it's De Jong. It's Pedri. And it's Olmo. Bernal. Koundé. Oh, he's not gone well. Camavinga. Here's Chouameni. Eder Militao. And Rodrigo.
That was lovely, that.
Knocks it into space. Szczesny getting this one clear. Ferran Torres. Chouameni. And he's forced to go back. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Oh, that's fabulous. Valverde picks it up out wide. Oh, such a clever touch. Great ball, and he's in here. Now it's Mbappe.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
That'll be a throw-in. Bellingham. Eder Militao. Great vision. It's played through for him. Martin. Pedri. And it's Martin. Martin. De Jong.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
2 minutes to be added on. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Chouameni. For Valverde. Camavinga. Pedri. Valverde. Tchouaméni turns back here, probably the best option. Valverde. And it's Tchouaméni. He's gone forward, and it's Diaz. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Oh, that's a key interception. And that is that. Barcelona cannot spin this any other way. They came up against opponents who were thrilling, at times unplayable, who simply brushed them off. Thoughts on what we've just seen?
Well, you can never predict the results of these games, as your usual indicators like form become pretty irrelevant. It's a tough one to take, but these players have got what it takes to come back from this.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.